My name is Brian Pallas. I'm CEO of Opportunity Network. And if I can, I like to help people. So I'm going to devote the first couple of minutes of my time here to help out one of you. So guys here in the first row or second row, who of you has a business? Is the CEO, founder running a business? You. And you. OK, perfect. Are your businesses more than 10 million in revenues? Raise your hand if yes. OK, you, come here. Come on. It is the last day. Should I do all the work on my own? No. So while you walk around, go down there, and walk on the stage, let me ask you this. How successful the last 4 days were for you? Oh, that was fast. So first of all, congratulations for the athletics. Not many people run businesses that are more than 10 million and can jump that way. I'm sure that our security technician will love you afterwards for that. So tell us, why are you here? What are you trying to accomplish?
Hello, I'm Kang-sik Jung from HyperConnect. We are based in Korea, and we are making our app named Aja. It's a video communication app.
OK. And who is the person that you came here to meet? Describe the exact business partner that you would love to find.
I'm here to see all the opportunity, and we are looking for early stage startup company to acquire, and I want to see a lot of ideas from especially startups here. OK, so you're here to see startups, to collaborate with them. Yep.
In the what industry exactly? Like what specific vertical?
Communication app.
OK, perfect. Do we have anybody in this audience, which, by the way, was very smaller when I started talking, have a startup that does what he said? Hands. From the bottom, from somewhere. Anybody? Why are you here? You don't have the people you're looking for. Anybody? One hand.
Oh.
Sorry, you came to the wrong conference.
They were at the 4YFN conference yesterday. So it was
that was better.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, thanks for coming here today. Thank you. And you can see how life is tough. So you come to a conference, you fly from very far to Barcelona with the hope of finding the person that you could do business with. You are a busy CEO. You're running a company that is worth more than 10 millions, maybe 100. I don't know. I haven't spoken enough with him. Seems like a very interesting fellow, though. And you're hoping to find the right person. You come here, and in this entire audience, you don't have the right person to speak with. And you know, that's discouraging. Because at the end of the day, we do a lot of effort to get our business to grow. And sometimes it's really tough to find the right person on the other side to work with you. And that's not even the entire problem. The problem is even bigger. Because he came up here, he said, I have a company 10 million plus. I believe him. He looks like a great guy. But is that true? Is that not true? Is he a guy that I paid 10 minutes before? I didn't, but it could. So it's very hard also, beside finding two people that are willing to talk, to figure out who is really who and whether they are reliable. So Opportunity Network is born to solve this problem. And now I'm expected to explain you how. But I am lazy, so I have a video. Thank you very much.
Opportunity Network is a business matchmaking platform that enables CEOs to post and find and connect to business opportunities worldwide. Opportunity Network accepts members only through trusted partners, who are reputable banks, professional firms, and associations globally. It's simple. You, as an Opportunity Network trusted partner, can invite your best clients to join Opportunity Network, receiving real-time intelligence on your clients' activities, both on the platform and via email.
Well, what we are doing is unique because we are working with the banks to enable their clients to do more deals. And that way we're adding value to the banks rather than disintermediating them. Most startups that are born today are trying to disrupt the market. We are here to add value to each piece of the chain, and banks realize that, and that's why they are working with us.
Opportunity Network es una excelente plataforma para conectar clientes, para conectar oportunidades y sobre todo lo que está permitiendo que el cliente perciba a CaixaBank como un banco de referencia en productos de valor añadido.
They have connections all over the world, so we've seen this not only in California but all over the country and all over the world. So we think that's going to expand our investor base to people outside of California. And I think Opportunity Network is going to allow us to hopefully grow quicker than we normally would.
First-class individuals with great backgrounds and tremendously transparent, and they do exactly what they say.
Very challenging in finding trustable partners in foreign countries. Challenging finding someone trustable, like I discovered happily, was possible thanks to Opportunity Network. I'm very thanking my bank, Intesa Sanpaolo, because they were able to provide me with a connection to Opportunity Network that is invaluable.
That good things happen when good people connect. We believe in doing one thing and doing it right. We believe in adding value to all the stakeholders of our value chain. How we do that? To our members. Let me illustrate this with a little story. It's a story we love in our company. It's called the chicken story. So we have one of our members calling us the other day saying, so I'm posting this type of opportunities. I'm looking for clients worldwide. It was one of the biggest chicken company in Spain. And the person picking the phone tells, oh, great, that's a good opportunity to post. Actually, what are you doing with the chicken legs? And this person answers, I throw them. And our guy tells him, but do you know that this has a lot of value in China? So thanks to us, not only they were able to find new clients worldwide, which they were looking for, but they were able to find a type of opportunity they would never have even imagined they could, which was to post chicken legs opportunity through a platform. How do we ensure that all the clients, all the CEOs, all the decision makers in our platform posting business opportunities are credible, are trustworthy, are people that you can ensure that you're going to take the phone and have a good conversation with through a deal? We work with banks, our partners. The way we work with banks is we select 1 or 2 or 3 in each country. We segment with them their clients, and we choose the top clients based on few criteria, which are the ones invited. So this platform is invitation only. You can join through a bank to our platform. And the last part is we add value to the economy. We believe that because we are in the origination of deals, this can allow each country to improve. We were talking the other day with one country that's in crisis, and they really believe that through Opportunity Network, they will be able to allow their CEOs, their companies, to grow and find the right partners, as Brian mentioned, worldwide. But all this would not have been possible without our team. There's very senior people, former bankers, former investors, people with already their professional careers accomplished, that decided to join this adventure because of the purpose that we're feeling. And we're today in 24 countries, led by one of those senior guys in every single country. Let me give you 3 numbers, which we are very proud of. One is the deal flow, hundreds of billions of deal flow in the last quarter. The second is the current valuation. We are on 180 million today. We were 4 million 2 years ago. And investors such as BCG joined this platform because they believed also in the purpose. And third is the number of countries where we are present today. Thank you very much.
So raise your hand if you didn't understand what we do yet. Okay? Either you're shy or it's clear. In either case, I can't do much. So I'm going to spend the last 4 or 5 minutes I have with you, rather than talking about my company and what we do, to talk about the why. And the why is applicable not only to Opportunity Network, the why is applicable to way more companies. I think every company. So the why we're doing what we do is because we believe that not only we can help companies to grow on a global basis by finding reputable, trustworthy counterparts through the clientele of banks around the globe. Not only we help the banks in solidifying the relationship with their clients and not getting disintermediated through fintechs or other commoditization of their services. And not only we work very well with our partners such as BCG, Accenture, A.T. Kearney that are bringing us to all those banks around the globe. We're helping the economy. And the way we're doing that, it's very simple. The 3 ways you can generate GDP per capita is healthcare, education, and global trade. The first 2 are extremely effective in developing countries. But after a certain while, when the country develops, the incremental amount of education, the incremental amount of education will not make a significant impact in the GDP per capita growth, so in the wealth of the people. Foreign trade does. If you can make trade happen, you are going to create jobs. You are going to create trade balance. If you think of Alibaba, which is a Chinese company, in 10 years, they could create 20 million jobs in one country. We're doing deals that are worth at least $1 million on a global basis. And we made happen billions of deals with hundreds of billions of deal flow passing through the platform just last quarter, as Julia was saying. So we really believe we can bring an impact, and we believe we want to bring that impact. I believe the time of social responsibility, corporate social responsibility, where you do your own business and then on the side you do something nice, is past. I believe we have to build businesses that have a positive impact on society. And going on that point, today we hear the word disruption. Disruption is what everybody wants to do. You create a startup and you want to say it's a disruptive startup. That's the key trend today. So disruption means you look at a value chain and you get into that value chain and you find the weak animal. And today the weak animal is the bank, tomorrow the weak animal is the telco industry, the day after the weaker animal is whatever else is going to be there. And you find a way to make it more efficient, meaning you automate it, and basically you start killing players over players. You're passing value toward the end of the chain, so the consumer gains efficiency. But you're taking a lot of people out of their jobs, which at the end of the day are consumers. So if you do that in all industries, you're passing a lot of value to consumers that have no jobs no more. And that's an issue. So we believe that there is another way to do business. We call it symbiosis. And so disruption means you go in the value chain, you find the weak player and you kill it. Bank is weak, you go there, you kill it. Symbiosis is you find a solution to make the system better, and you work with the incumbents to make it work. So we partner with banks. We leverage the screening they do on customers. We leverage the sales force they have to reach out to those customers, to help the banks build a better relationship with their clients and become more competitive. I believe that for every business, there is a case, any business, to choose collaboration, symbiosis, versus disruption. Let's take one of the most disrupting company ever. Let's take Uber. You say Uber must be a disruptive company. It's not true. There is another company that does exactly the same that Uber does. It's less known. It's called Way to Ride. Still in New York, and is the same app. It's different colors, but it does the same thing. Simply, instead of relying on their own drivers or driverless cars, relies on the existing infrastructure of taxis that are in that city. So it's not about what you do. It's about how you do it. And at the end of the day, to build a disruptive business is not unsuccessful. There are many that are successful. But the path for success is very quick growth in the beginning, because you don't have to wait for anybody as long as you have money. And at a certain point, when you start disrupting the system fights back. And think of Uber. They came to Europe. Have you taken Uber here in Barcelona? No, there isn't. Have you taken Uber in Milan? No, there isn't. Try in France. They're going to beat you down. Why? Because taxi drivers have fought back and were able to stop it. And think, Uber is a $69 billion company, while you have taxi drivers which are not rich, not connected, not powerful, not in big lobbies, and still they could stop them. So to all the people that are trying to get in the finance industry, to get in the communication industry and saying, we can disrupt them, I tell them, if taxi drivers were able to stop a 69 billion giant, what can banks do to you? What can telcos do to you? So our way of growing is different. We collaborate with existing incumbents, in our case, banks. We help them. We make them more successful. We protect them from disruption with our innovation, helping their customers. And in exchange, we're seeing those companies, those banks, to put their resources at use for us to grow. Most of my marketing budget is not coming from my pockets. It's coming from the pockets of the banks I work with, of the consulting firms I work with, from the clients we work with. The actual CEOs and companies are helping us out. And today we have 3 governments that publicly endorsed us for what we're doing and for our potential of growing. So what I'm here to say is we are a cool company, and you may have heard that, but I'm also here to say something more important, which is when you build your business, think of a way that will grow the economy, think of a way that will help people retain their job, think of a way that is going to be constructive and not disruptive. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Brian and Julia. Up next is one of my favorite photo app, Prisma, with over 100 million installed on both iOS and Android, will turn your memories into art using AI. Alexei, come on up.